Hello and welcome to another video brought to you on behalf of Lecenté by Natasha Lee of Divine by Design. Now today I've got something really exciting to show you. I've got with me the brand new Lecenté Stardust Glitters. Now these are absolutely breathtaking. They are composed from the thinnest, shiniest pieces of glitter flake that sit flat on the nail. They're completely smooth to the touch and extremely easy to apply on both CND shellac and fine lux, and they are quicker and easier to remove than glitter. Now there are 5 to start this collection and they're absolutely stunning. Working from left to right, I've got this beautiful gold that is called Luna. Now the way I describe this is that when you see the old movies and things where guys are panning for gold, it actually looks like the gold nuggets crushed up that sat in the bottom. It's absolutely amazing. It provides a full coverage over the nail with just a tiniest hint of the colour that's underneath. Next to it we have Milky Way. Now this is a white stardust on first impression, but it is an iridescent stardust. What I mean by that is it'll show the colour that's underneath through the actual glitter, but it will change it slightly with the beautiful iridescence that it has. I would describe this as a soft shimmering opal. It's absolutely stunning. Then we have Neptune. This is amazing. This is a beautiful dusky pink shot with gold. It's almost like crushed velvet when you look at it. Again, it's slightly iridescent, so it means that when we apply it over a colour of CND shellac, then you will get that colour show through slightly, but then you get this amazing shine on the top of it. Then we have Constellation. This is another white stardust, but instead of being like our Milky Way, this one has a beautiful, almost silver effect to it. But I describe the finished look as crushed pearls. It's not rough at all to use. All of these stardusts are super smooth and soft. The best way I could describe it is if you imagine as soft as talcum powder. They really are amazingly super fine, and this one is just absolutely beautiful, producing a real almost foil effect. And finally on the right we have Galaxy. Now this is another full coverage stardust and it's absolutely beautiful. It's like crumbled pewter and it's slightly denser than the other ones, as we can see here, and that's what gives it a real rich finish to it. Of the 5 colours, we have 3 that give us an almost foil effect, and these are Luna, Constellation and Galaxy, but they look so perfect. They all apply amazingly easily onto the nails. Now I've applied all of these colours over clear, but if you stay watching I'll show you all of the stardust over a few different colour combinations just to give you an idea of how they look on the nail. Now for the first look I'm going to be using the Luna Stardust Glitter from Lecenté, and I'm going to be applying it over Grand Gala CND shellac. Now just to remind you, over a clear base, here we have the Luna. So we apply it exactly the same as our Lecenté glitters. Take your pot and with a clean gel brush, I'm going to pick up some of the glitter. We're going to pat that down around the cuticle. And you can see the fabulous shimmer you get with these. This is the closest I've ever found with any nail product, with the Luna and with the Galaxy, to getting an actual metallic look nail with any sort of glitter. Don't worry about any that you do get on the skin. That will come off easily with our isopropyl alcohol when we clean up after we've top coated. Look how perfectly flat that is lying. Now all we need to do is top coat and remove that sticky top film. And here we have our initial finished design using our Lecenté Stardust Glitter in Luna. And just look at the way that captures the light. This would be perfect for a full nail coverage as well. Now if you spend a little longer brushing it down, you'll get a really flat metal foil look, but I prefer it to have a slight bit of texture to it. Now this texture is so minimal that you can get away with one top coat over and it's completely smooth, but you can see the effect of how it catches the light. Next I'm going to show you a full nail coverage using the Lecenté Stardust Glitter in Galaxy. Now this looks like pure pewter. And just to show you, on a clear base, this is the effect. And I'm applying this over CND shellac in silver chrome. Just pick it up on your brush and pat it over that nail. A little bit goes a very long way. and then brush off. You can see it's almost luminescent. It is so perfect in its finish. If you wanted to be more careful than me, you could avoid getting it a bit easier on the skin, but I'm just showing you how quickly and easily you can apply this. That's all smoothed out, and we're ready to top coat and cure. And here we have our finished nail, and I have removed that sticky top film with a pad lightly dampened with isopropyl alcohol, and when I've done that, it's taken the excess from around the nail. But just look at the way that catches the light. It is literally just like pewter. This is an amazing look, and this is the Lecenté Stardust Glitter in Galaxy. Now I'm going to show you the coverage with the Stardust Glitter in Neptune from Lecenté. I'll just put this against the white. You can see it's a very soft pink with a beautiful golden shimmer through it. And with a clean brush again, we're just going to pick this up. And pat it onto that nail. Now I'm just going to show you a slightly graduated effect here so you can see the difference when it's applied over a colour of CND shellac. And I'm applying this one over Cake Pop. If you wanted to go full nail coverage, I'll just demonstrate that for you. And you can see, because it's a beautiful dusky pink shot with gold, that it changes the colour very slightly of the CND shellac underneath, but adds a wonderful luminescence to it. So now I'm going to top coat and remove that sticky top film, and I'll show you the design when we're finished. And here we have the finished nail, which is CND shellac in Cake Pop with Neptune Stardust Glitter over the top. Just look at that beautiful shimmer. Wonderful. And for the last look today, I thought it'd be best to show you the two white looking Stardust Glitters over the top of the same colour so you can see a difference. And I've applied 2 coats of Studio White CND shellac, and at the cuticle end I'm going to apply Milky Way, and from the free edge I'm going to apply Constellation. So you can see, although this one's white, which is the Milky Way, it's got a golden shimmer to it, and Constellation has got a silver glow to it. We apply it exactly the same way as we would do with the glitter. And I'm starting with Milky Way at the base, just patting it lightly on and brushing over. And these are the thinnest glitter flakes that lie completely flat on the nail, so I'm hardly applying any pressure here. In fact, you can just see how easy they are to use. Then I'm going to go in with the Constellation. And straight away you can see that it produces a slightly more sparkly effect as opposed to a shimmer. So Milky Way has a golden, almost amber hue to it slightly. And Constellation has a more pearl silver look to it. So ready to top coat, cure, and I'll remove that sticky top film. And there we have the finished look. So we can see that Milky Way at the top here is more of an opal shimmer effect, and Constellation at the bottom is more of a shimmering silvery pearl effect. Constellation has a little bit more of a foil feel to it almost. So here's an example of the 4 finished designs that we've used with our brand new Stardust Glitters from Lecenté, and aren't they beautiful? I hope you've enjoyed this video brought to you by Lecenté. If you'd like to follow us online, you can find us at www.lecenté.com. On Facebook, it's Love Lecenté, and on Twitter, it's @LoveLecenté. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to see more up-and-coming videos.